So I got all the way to pinning on my beautiful mushroom brooch. Can you see that? I'll just raise it up a bit. I got all the way to pinning that on before I remembered put a bra on first. I've done that now, and we are live. And are you live? Please let us know if you are and write in. My guest today is Claire Smith, and she has given us an extreme random warning. Stay tuned and see what she's got to share. This is it. We're here. Now, in the background, you're going to hear Claire's crazy bird. Tell me first about the bird, Claire.
Hey, Robin. Well, he's evil. He's a small green chief conure called Squirtle, who I love to death but absolutely hates me. And he swears at me constantly.
I'm feeling a bit tragic about
it. Is. It's totally tragic, aren't you, Squirtle? Yes. Sorry, I apologise for him in advance.
It's okay, that's all right. So Claire, let's slip straight into it because I can't wait anymore. What's your first piece of random shit to share?
Well, this is quite sober. I'm saving the other bits till later.
Okay.
But here I have a beautiful antique spirit level thing.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Now, it is beautiful. I bought this for £7 in England last time I was in the UK, but it was actually made here in Australia, and so it's come home. But the interesting thing is that, and it's beautiful, it's all brass at the front. This is when they made things properly, and the spirit little bubble in there still works. You can't see it probably, but there. I don't know if you can see that at all,
yeah,
but the bubble works beautifully. And this is when they made things properly. Now, I trained to be a carpenter joiner back in a previous existence, and my maternal grandfather, who came to Australia when he was 2 years old in 1901, was also a carpenter. He trained to be a carpenter. They were in Adelaide. But then when he was 17, he went off to fight in the then Great War. And so this is just, it's a little bit of history, although this wasn't his. I've brought it back here to Australia, and it's the sort of thing that ties my maternal grandfather and I together. And I didn't know until I was an adult that he had been a carpenter joiner in Adelaide.
So that's a nice connection for you to Australia and to him through that piece. That's gorgeous. I love it.
Yeah, and £7, that's about...
Can't go wrong.
$14, and it's solid. It's beautiful, solid timber, and it works a treat.
Yeah.
So, you can stuff your plastic rubbish, get yourself down to an antique shop and get one of these, because this will last you a lifetime. This is when craftspeople were doing really fantastic work.
And probably paid for their efforts.
Oh, absolutely. It's just beautiful. I do use it because I can still carpenter and join.
Oh, well, it's such a handy skill to have.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. All right, now I'm going to share my first bit.
Can't wait.
I know. Well, look, I think that it's also old, and I've got this beautiful, it's called Lexicon card game. And similar to you, I found it in an op shop, and it's like the modern day Quiddler. We love games, and I was kind of thinking that in our lockdown situation, games are fabulous to play. Yes. And this is gorgeous because it's got these, these beautiful old cards. I'm just going to show you there. There you go. You can see that.
Gorgeous.
They are beautiful, and the little book that goes with it. So this was it says here, entered at Stationers Hall, February 8th, 1935.
Wow.
So I don't know what Stationers Hall is. I probably should have researched that before I started talking about it. But I just love it, and I just love that it's book-like. It's like a little book.
Yes.
And folds
What I
out.
really love about you, Robin, on this show is that everything that you share, it's like you've got the little book that goes with it. You've got the original tickets, and you've still got them. Everything is. Are you a secret hoarder of like? Really
Well, no, I'm an archivist. There's a difference. See, an archivist treasures and catalogue. Well, I don't catalogue. No, that would just be too extreme. But they can be placed, and you can see over my right shoulder some of the boxes that we've got that I store things like this in.
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
What's your second piece?
Well, Robin, I've got a box out, and it's actually my wig box.
Your wig box.
Yeah, I have a collection of wigs, but all of the wigs have personalities. So, put this one on for you. And see the personalities coming through already. Right. This one here, it's your lovely person, Robin. Not quite all the ticket, all quid upstairs, but got very interesting insights on life.
Oh, and what might that be? Just give us one.
Well, right, okay, here's one. I saw a programme recently on the television, right, and about this man, he got married to this lady and she let him book the honeymoon, right? Guess where he took her?
Where?
You'll never guess where he took her.
Where?
No.
Where? I can't guess.
Chernobyl! Chernobyl! I know! And they're on this bus, right? And there's one of them beepy boxes going off and going beep, 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 beep. Because they was full of radiation, Robin. That's not right, is it? After you just got married and you're taking Chernobyl for your honeymoon, I don't think that's right at all.
I don't either. Did they have any protective clothing?
Who knows? Because I didn't watch the programme. That was my friend, Robin, that watched the programme.
She's just spirited away.
She's spirited away and replaced by this lovely girl just here, who's hello, Robin. My name's Mafanwi.
Oh.
I'm from the valleys. I know. Do you love my hair? I love my hair.
I love it.
That took me hours to put them ringlets in today for you. See, it's been awfully cold in Wales recently, and I had to get my irons out to get these lovely curls in. See? Do you like that? I love that. That's beautiful.
Now, Mafinwi, tell me, do your curls drop in humidity? So how do you go if you come to Australia, Queensland, where it's humid?
Oh, my hair would be beautiful in Queensland. That would be Robin. I might say that's a lovely name for a girl. That is Robin. It rolls off my tongue. Somewhat lovely, that does.
It does.
Robin. I like saying that. Robin.
Well, Mafinwi, maybe you'd like to come for dinner sometime. I'd love to talk to you in person.
Oh, I'd like that very much. If I ever come to Australia, Robin, I bring some leeks for you.
Oh.
Because we eat a lot of leeks. And I might bring my pet dragon too.
All right.
Do you like that?
We've got quarantine rules. Quarantine. I don't
That's
think
all
you'll be
right.
able
Welsh,
to.
love. We don't have to worry about quarantine because we're Welsh. We're very special. So I've got another wig here. I've got hundreds of them, Robin. Would you like another one?
Yes, one more, please.
Okay. So this is Wee Jenny. Oh. Hi there, Robin. This is Wee Jenny from the Gorbals. Just coming to you live now. I haven't had time to do my hair, but I just wanted to share a bit of Scottishness with you this afternoon. I was going to get my bagpipes out, but I didn't think I'd have time.
Oh, Jen, it's so nice to meet you. I'd love to go to Scotland. Is it getting warm there now? Are you warming up?
Oh, it is getting a bit warm. I might see the boys they are starting to take their underpants off underneath their kilts. So yeah, I always wait for a breeze. I like to get a breeze going. That's the most exciting thing that happens in Scotland. Actually, no, I'm just joking with you. I'm just joking. We're quite modern in Scotland these days.
Well, what's the difference? What does modern Scotland look like?
It doesn't look like all the men running around in kilts, I can tell you that. We're quite the European city we are these days. We are. I'm sorry, Robin, that I haven't been able to do myself up. Robin, that's a lovely name for a lady. I rolls off my tongue. So, Robin, I like that. I might change my name to Robin from Wee Jenny.
A Robin.
Robin. So you can see it gets quite mad in my house.
Yeah.
With the wigs.
I'm surprised you've got enough room there for everyone, Claire.
Oh, I tell you, there's about 28 of them.
That's hilarious.
I know. Sometimes I have no idea who's going to be coming in next.
Yeah, I love that. You'd never be bored.
Never.
Yeah.
Never bored, Robin.
Okay. Now, can I share my next bit?
Please do.
All right. So, I've got two bits really. I've got people. If the crew in the studio control room go to camera 3. Oh, you're already there. Sorry. You can see this little travel Scrabble set, and you're right, Claire, I do have the book. So I've got the book. It doesn't have a date on it, but it was printed in England. And what's really interesting at the back is on page 14, it starts off Unscrabble. We are indebted to Mr. John W. Van Allen, the Tahoe Tinker, from Kings Beach, California, for a description of an interesting game played by removing the letter tiles from Scrabble board at the close of a regular game. Unscrabble is a relatively quick game for any number of players. Did you know about Unscrabble? Did you know that, Claire, that you could play Unscrabble?
I did not.
Well,
not only do I get to see your shit today, I get to learn something.
That's
as well,
right.
Robin.
So we've got the travel Scrabble board, and it's got little holes in it so that you can press the letters down into it so they don't roll off when you're in the car on your travels, which of course we can't do currently.
You don't do it while you're driving though, do you, Robin?
No, that's a bit like being on your phone. It's a no.
Yeah, no.
That's a no. Okay, and then the one other thing that I'm going to share, and because I can, is a couple of years ago, I got an email, because I'm on lots of email lists like you probably are, of the caravan industry, and they showed a picture of this Monopoly board. It's a full Monopoly board, but I'm only going to show you the interesting bit. Hang on, tick, which way? I've got to go that way. Because a few years before that, John, my husband John, did a whole bunch of photos for Caravan Industry Australia. And what they did was to take some of those photos and put them on a Monopoly board. And so...
No.
I know. Our two sons... hang on, tick, where are we? There's Matt, who was just tiny then, but now he's, 6'5" or something. Crazy. And there's Lewis, who is all grown up and living in Brisbane. So there you go, they're on a Monopoly board. I'll just put that, just to show you that it is the whole board. I know, so how cool was that? So we bought 3. Of course, one for each of them and one for us.
That is absolutely fabulous random shit, Robin.
I know. So they've got their own random shit collection starting right now with their own Monopoly game.
That's brilliant. You know, I think you ought to have, out of this series, make a book of people's random shit, including your own, because I think that would be brilliant. That's
a great idea. We might add that to our list of projects.
Good. I'm glad. I love it. I always look forward to this show now. It's become part of my day since we've been locked down.
Now we've got 1 minute to go. Claire, is there anything else you'd like to share?
Well, no, I wouldn't, but I think one of my friends would like to come back because they've always got something to say. Oh, no, not that one. Oh, no, it is that one, I think. Oh, no. I forgot. Did I do this week?
Yes, my Finwick.
I did my fun week.
Oh, you know, I haven't done that one.
Oh, no. This is my family's twin sister.
Ah.
I know.
And they're identical except for the haircut.
Pardon?
They're identical except for the haircut.
Oh, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. That is. Yeah, we are twins. A lot of people don't know that. They can't tell that we're twins. See, but yeah, I haven't had time to do it proper, and I haven't had time to put my face on either, because they didn't give me any warning. See, usually when I do breakfast television over in a home in Wales, I have plenty of time. But here now, I've just been put on the spot. But I must say that I'm loving it. I'm loving the experience, Robin.
Oh.
And I have to say, that's a lovely name, Robin. That's beautiful, that is.
Well, and here you are, all the way in Australia, on Australian. Well, you're not quite on TV, but it's good enough as telly.
Oh, no, it's lovely, that is. I'm thinking of changing my bird's name to Robin.
Oh,
I like the name.
do that.
I will. I think Robin's a great name for a bird.
I'll let you practice that. And
Oh, thank you.
yeah, and let me say goodbye to Claire.
Robin, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for asking me.
It's been a delight. Thanks, Claire, for sharing all of those bits and pieces.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you for watching. Thanks for staying. Do some sharing. Have you got some random shit you'd like to share? I've got a couple of other ideas that we're playing with and developing. Stay with us. Come back tomorrow at 3:30 though, because we've had my mother-in-law has got a podiatrist coming at 4:30, so we have to change the time. So 3:30, it'll be interesting. Stay with us.
Maybe we should give it the bird.
That's brilliant. All right.
Thank you for having me.